Welcome back to the Music Subjective. My name's Phil, and today let's have a quick look at a gig that I went to this week. That was Joanne Shaw Taylor, and she was playing at the Palace Theatre in Southend. Absolutely fantastic artist. I love her guitar playing. I just love her energy on stage, and the fact that she really looks like she's enjoying herself. It radiates out to the crowd, and it's just so good to see a musician enjoying their craft. And what's more, she seems like a down-to-earth, humble person, which is also very nice to see. Right towards the end of the video, where she has actually finished the gig, you'll see her walk towards the front of the stage, and she beckons somebody over to the side, and that was actually a lady with a little girl, and she brought her up on stage and was taking photographs of the lady with this young girl in front of all the equipment on stage, giving her signed set list. Just a really nice gesture, I thought. And she also auctioned off one of her guitars, which is an acoustic guitar she played during the set. She then auctioned it off at the merch stand afterwards. We weren't there when it went, but we know at the stage of leaving it was around about £500. But I think somebody in the audience actually shouted out they would pay £1,000 during the gig anyway. So yeah, fantastic gig. And let's just give you a very brief 4-minute overview of the evening. It doesn't include video footage of the actual gig. I don't do that kind of stuff. I go there to enjoy the gig. I may take the odd photograph, which there are some included. So there is some talking from Joanne towards the end of the video as well, where she was saying her thanks and also talking about the experience going through COVID. So always interesting to see. So hope you enjoy. Here we are, cold rainy night in Southend, Essex. See Joanne Shaw Taylor at the Palace Theatre in Southend. That's the tour bus. Stupid finger in the corner there, which is a bit annoying. But anyway, merch desk. Of course, it'd be rude not to get a t-shirt, wouldn't it? Sporting said t-shirt. Anyway, just waiting in the foyer, and of course, the curtain call comes up.
Ladies and gentlemen, tonight's performance in the main house and the Dixon studio will be commencing in 1 minute. Please take your seats. You have just 1 minute.
Make our way in. Stupid finger again. And into this lovely theatre. Only we had row D, 4 rows from the front, so, and just off the centre, so really good seats. As you can see, panning around this old theatre, it's 112 years old, and it's a really lovely theatre. Stalls and then 2 levels of circle. Anyway, nearly time for Joanne to come on. Here's the set list. This is the acoustic guitar, subject of the On the Night auction. Over to Joanne.
Thank you so much. One more time for the boys and Connor, everybody. Thank you.
This is where Joanne first approaches the front of the stage to give somebody her plectrum, which is the lady that said she'd bid £1,000 for the guitar, plus also to first speak to the little girl, which I mentioned at the beginning. Back out for the encore.
And I do mean it, by the way. I was on tour in March 2020 and everything was fine, and then the next day everything was very not fine. And that wasn't the gig. We did Cambridge, and then we got stuck at Nell's in London, and that's when Trump said we shut in the borders, and we all went back to America thinking we'll all have 6 weeks off. and then start touring in America. And then 2 years later, I'm still sitting on my ass at home in Detroit, drinking box wine and watching Downton Abbey like a legend. Which wasn't all bad, but no, the point I'm making was, after 2 years of that, it looked pretty grim for the music industry. Venues were closing down left, right, and centre. Musicians, other than myself, like grown-ups that could go get other jobs, did. And I didn't know whether you guys had come back. I didn't know whether we'd be, allowed to mingle and share our gorgeous jams again. So I never take it for granted. It is so lovely to be able to write songs that help me, and I get to sing them to you guys, and you could have stayed home tonight and done like 10 million other things, but you came here and you supported us, and that's the reason I get to do this. So thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
This is where you'll see she beckons the little girl and her mum over to the side of the stage to bring them up. This guitar she put up for auction on the night. The end of a great night. Appreciate you watching, and please come back soon. Thanks ever so much. As I say in the Russian capital, Moscow. Bye for now.